What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
I was off. My pitch was off.
People killing, people dying. Hear them hurting, hear them crying. Won't you practice what you preach? Wanna turn the other cheek. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser podcast. I'm Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
And I'm Nikki Blades. And if y'all notice, we got our boy Benji2Timez on the couch today. The other part of, if you didn't know, me and Rick have a clothing brand called Goody Brand. Benji is like helps run the shit, you know what I'm saying? He's basically like 1/3 of the Goody Brand company, you know? So
I am 1/3.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But not on paper. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We working that out. We working that out too.
This is the first time y'all mentioned Goody on this?
No.
Nah, just but people.
He never knows who doesn't know.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we got Benji here sitting in, chilling, hanging out
for Nikki Blades.
Sitting in for Nikki Blades. Hey, but good news though to everybody. We actually studio's gonna open up like next week, so we'll be back in the studio possibly for the the rest of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have this been a better setting than the studio?
You know what? I like being in the studio, right? Because it makes the shit feel legit. You know, the sound is good. I feel like when you hear yourself in the headphones and shit, you feel a little more like I'm putting on a show. You feel me? But people in the comments have been saying they like the vibe of just us chilling on the couches. Yeah. So that's why when I go back into the studio, I told them, I'm like, hey, let's switch the studio. Let's switch it up a little bit. Put some couches out, have it a little more laid back, you know?
So the only thing I hate about this is the couch because I don't have a table to block my stomach and my junk, right? So other than that, I love this. Yeah. But now he's bringing this to that, so I'm just gonna be in a bad shape because I'm in bad shape.
So what you gonna do?
I'm just gonna let it flourish. Fuck it, no pillow today. Let's
I see
go.
You got jeans on
I
today.
wore pants that I knew wasn't gonna do anything, and I'm like, all right, let's go.
Man, I got some shorter shorts on.
Yeah, you good.
It's funny. See, because these are too tight,
right?
So they can't grip nothing.
They push everything.
Yeah. Nah, they just can't grip nothing. They just have to.
Okay.
Yeah, they might rip, but
what's gonna be dope is though. We finally, you know, for everybody who misses Nikki Blades, if we're all on the couches, they get to see all of Nikki Blades.
She's gonna be pissed about that. I just realized that.
She does be very fidgety.
Yeah.
With her outfits.
Sitting just isn't very flattering for most.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most.
I mean, for girls, they gotta.
Yeah, because their clothes are tighter. You know what I'm saying? Like for y'all, you wear a loose t-shirt, whatever. But if you lift up your shirt right now, there's rolls.
Yeah, oh, it's terrible.
Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If I live, like I'm skinny.
Yeah.
And I got rolls.
Anybody that's sitting comfy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So sitting is just, it's not very.
Well, shit, maybe I'll tell them to get a smaller table.
No. We just have to practice our sit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do some of this.
My posture
it just
is
looks
trash.
silly like this.
Crazy trash.
All of my shit is trash. But yeah.
But can you do that? Can you sit like that for 2 hours?
No,
I'll do like
you're gonna fall into your comfort, and then it's going to look how it looks. But fuck it, man.
Plus,
how you look's not important.
We do 4-hour blocks.
Oh,
because we bulk shoot.
Yeah.
Because Blades only be down here for the day. So.
Right.
I got it. Everybody lay flat on their backs and we shoot from this angle.
That's kind of a mood, bro.
We don't even have to look at each other. We just
nobody
talk.
Nobody podcasting like that.
Nobody. We out here.
You know what, dog?
Let's go.
That's not even crazy.
No.
Like
it sounds cool. If we could all sing and we did songs like that, how fucking dope would that be? It'd be viral as shit.
If they could lay out little pillows.
Would you miss eye contact talking to each other?
No, because then you could just do this. Or somebody laughs.
Be like a cool ass fort.
Yeah, no, that's
Grown
hard.
people fort.
You should try it.
Let's at least do one episode. Everyone laid down.
Okay.
Camera up here. All right, that's not bad.
Look, ideas be flowing as soon as I walk. I sit down.
You know what?
He said that's why he
10 minutes.
came.
Benji wasn't necessarily gonna be like the guest today. He was like, yo, let me pull up and be Rory to the Joe Budden shit. You know, I'm like, yeah, sure, come kick it, right?
Fucking around. Yeah.
But
Rory so bad.
but
I don't want to be Rory, man.
You wish you had a Henny Palooza.
But look, to the people that have been keeping up with my shit over the years, I often get the question, what the fuck does Benji do?
True.
Who is Benji2Timez?
Yeah.
How is he, like, cause you are high key like an enigma, you feel me? You're a mystery on this social media shit, cause like, it's not like you really post about what you do, but you out here in LA thriving. LA is a very expensive place.
Yeah.
The OG fans would know that, you know, you used to rap along with the Lil Craze and KID and that whole camp. But you just out here.
Yeah.
So what the fuck do you do? Oh.
You're not Rory. You're Yes Jules. Oh.
Yo, Rick just wants to argue with. I hate Yes Jules.
Don't say that.
I don't even care.
I
And
just
her
wanted to piss
OnlyFans
him off
gotta
real
be
quick.
a scam.
I doubt it.
So what are you doing out here? Cause you don't be on Snapchat either.
I am on Snapchat to like my friends only. Me and
Yeah.
Rick be like having one or two combos.
Fucking random. We would text it. I just fucking open Snapchat and he fucking posted him biking or some shit and I replied to it.
I manage artists, which I've been doing since forever, over a decade now. And I started with Craze. Like you said, I was rapping with him, and just fell into the role of managing and just touring. And you know, like when the YouTube shit was really cracking, everybody was touring. That's how we all met. That's where I got my like foundation. And I owe a lot of that shit to like, you know, Craze, KID and all that shit. And that's where, you know, you can't forget where you came from.
How long you been in LA now?
5, 6 years now? 5.
Damn, son, has it been 5 or 6 years?
Yeah, it's crazy because I used to bug you to pull up and stay. I'll stay for a month.
Oh yeah, that's
At a
fucking
time.
right. That's right. I almost forgot. Before Benji officially moved to LA, he came and lived with me for like a month. And then actually when I first moved into my Paramount spot, it was like 5, 6 motherfuckers just in that shit with me for a month. It was you, Lil Crazed, Michelle Martinez, Meets the Singer. She was staying there for whatever reason, I forgot. Andrew, and Andrew was definitely there just because people was there. And Joan Lee.
Joan Lee, who lived down the street.
Who lived 15 minutes from me in Long Beach.
Yeah.
Everybody was in my house for a month, and let me tell you something. First of all, it was great. It was a great time. All right? I feel like I was on fucking Asian Real World and shit.
It was crazy.
It was a nice little. I didn't even have a bed yet. I was on an air mattress. You know what I'm saying? We're all chilling, fucking popping champagne, eating Spam for breakfast every day. Like it was lit. But my water bill was crazy.
You never told me.
My water bill was like $20 the month before, like $200 the month y'all stayed with me. Cause imagine like 6 showers day and night. Sheesh.
Yeah, no, I came and stayed a couple times, like on a monthly visit. Just because I wanted to get a feel of LA and like understand a little bit more before I like fully. I always knew I was gonna move because I was in Minneapolis, and I felt like I was hitting a ceiling there. And we already started working on Goody. I was managing Andrew Garcia, and I felt like all my opportunities and work was out in LA. So I was like, all right, but I didn't fucking just jump out here.
Yeah.
Luckily, I had y'all to like, you know what I'm saying, couch surf and shit. But
I mean,
I think that's a common mistake for LA.
What?
It's like people kind of they don't get the feel of it first and actually understand it and like, you know.
Yeah. I think you got extremely lucky and you are the perfect person to back up the shit we say all the time, right? Because you learn the ropes from people from here. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't come out here and become one of those people that everybody associates with LA. But imagine if you didn't know people here and you just came out here to do that shit. You for sure would have been one of those people. 'Cause you already a hype beast.
Yo, I hate that.
I'm trying to
Rick
fix
just gonna argue. Me and Rick just gonna argue all the time.
Look,
Listen.
Dude, me and Sovin used to call him a hype beast all the time. He used to get so pissed off.
Listen, you know what? I ain't even tripping because I be on my.
you got your
Good
ear
energy
to the
shit.
street, dog.
Look, I'm a tastemaker. Let's just call a spade a spade. But Rick always gonna make fun of that, which is cool. Like I like that. That keeps me grounded.
Look,
You know what I'm saying?
look to Benji's credit, right? Which is, first of all, I always use you as an example for people that say, nah, LA ain't shit. Everybody's fake out there. I moved to LA. Everybody just wants to use you for blah, blah, blah. I always use you as an example as somebody who came out here, you know what I'm saying? Like you were able to play the game the right way. You build connections. You fucking put in the work, and you weren't into the facade side of things, right? You came here to work, and that's what you did, and you built these relationships, and you were able to fucking like flourish out here. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely did it the right way.
Yeah.
Like I'll make my jokes and talk my shit, but you definitely did it the right way. Like we watched you grind. You didn't come out here and fucking buy a Mercedes,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right away to look like you was that dude.
Yeah,
But now you got one, and you can afford it.
yes, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody does what they think they should do when they get out here.
right.
They get out here, they go to the fucking parties because
Yeah.
they feel like they need to be out here. They hear about, oh, you know, you got a network, and they'll go to these parties with everybody that is in the same boat that don't have shit, pretending like they have shit, and then get mad when they leave it without shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Networking. You just drinking around a bunch of people.
Taking pictures.
Yeah, like come on, get out
You ain't
of here.
doing shit. No, I was super lucky. Like that has to be part of the when they talk about like a formula. Oh, like how did you get out here and start working and like actually, make money and get to where you are? Like luck is part of that shit. Like no matter what you say, like. But I built relationships, obviously, like with y'all, other relationships that I had, and I mean, that I owe a lot of that to that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
we are,
Like,
everybody needs a little bit of luck, a little bit of universe juice.
Yeah.
No, that shit happens. That shit is necessary, and the timing also like is super important. So yeah. But I remember coming out here, and we would party. We was partying.
We
was going in.
look, you
Not to the extent of other people in LA.
No.
Which I
Yeah,
was doing the thing.
we weren't like coked out and shit. You know
No,
what I'm
no,
saying?
obviously not
That was
that
that was never my wave or my vibe.
Yeah.
But we would always have especially like the condo years.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't married, wasn't living with Chia yet. I only saw her a week out of the month, so. 3 weeks out of the month, we was going crazy. No, not really. But we would definitely party, especially, it helps that like we knew Myron was like, ran the clubs and shit. Cause I remember,
Myron TK.
Myron
He was
TK.
going crazy on Greystone.
Oh yeah, Greystone. Oh, what a vibe.
Y'all talk about the Greystone shit?
I miss Greystone so much, man.
Greystone was cool. That was a good era right there.
Yeah. Greystone, if you guys don't know, Greystone was a very popular hip hop club out here in LA, right? And there aren't a lot. Like Greystone notoriously was like Sunday night was hip hop night. You go to Greystone Sunday night.
Yeah.
And that was when I really enjoyed going to the club.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, oh, it's a Greystone week? Let's get it. And this was, I was like bougie already after the show. So I'm like, gotta get some bottles, gotta get a table. I'm not about to be out there with the fucking regular people in the crowd.
The normies.
Yes. For sure.
It was always such a nice little mood.
Yeah, no, that was like a spoiled period of like going to the club, knowing like, coming out, you hearing like, skipping that line, going straight to like getting.
Yeah. And here's what I learned is I can technically write off the bottles.
Yeah.
Because I'm celebrating with my company. You feel me?
Yes.
So it's like, and I'm vlogging everything. So I can write that shit off. It's like I'm shooting a little reality show. You know? Hey, real quick, you know, sometimes it's hard to take care of your skin. Sometimes you're lazy, sometimes you're sleepy. You know, your boy sometimes just falls asleep greasy because I'm tired after a long day, you know? But here's the cold hard truth. Your skin has needs. If you want it to look as good as possible for as long as possible, you need to address them now, okay? We get it. You might not know where to start, but there's a company that's taking all the guesswork out of it for you, and that is Lumen, all right? Lumen is on a mission to help give men the amazing skin they deserve through high-quality, expert-created products delivered right to your door. Now, you know your boy has had some effed up skin. My skin is trash, but that's why Lumen is lit, okay? Even if you have no idea where to begin, Lumen makes it so easy to find the right skin management system for you. Choose from different skin concerns to address, or just pick up a simple starter pack for free. You deserve to look and feel your best, and here's where you start. Go to lumenskin.com/nochaser to get a 1-month free trial of everything and you need to start your skincare journey at home. That's lumenskin.com/nochaser to get your first month free. lumenskin.com/nochaser. Hey, I know summer is coming up, and you know what? We might be able to leave the house soon, so it's time to get right, get sexy. Even if you can't leave the house, it's still time to get right and get sexy. You know, we all trying to look sexy on Instagram, backyard barbecue, whatever is going on in the house. That's why you should F with BeachBody On Demand, okay? Thousands have joined BeachBody On Demand to stay fit during COVID-19, and they weren't disappointed. Your boy isn't going to the gym right now because it's a lot of people in the gym, and I'm not trying to be around a lot of people, so that's why BeachBody On Demand is your best bet, okay? You know, I use BeachBody. I use a 21-day fix, and that's probably the fittest I've been in my life. It was like 6 weeks. I lost like 20 pounds. I was looking real cut. I was looking real swole. This is the first time Chill was genuinely physically attracted to me. It was great. They got the best trainers. You can get motivated by celebrity trainers like Tony Horton, Joel Freeman, Autumn Calabrese, who I use for 21-day fix. You can work out on your own schedule, workouts as short as 10 minutes that don't require extra equipment, okay? You can access it anywhere, anytime on your computer, your tablet, your smartphone, Roku, whatever, okay? And listeners of No Chaser can try it for absolutely free. To get a special free trial membership, text No Chaser to 303030. You'll get full access to the entire platform, all the workouts, nutrition information, and support absolutely free. Just text No Chaser to 303030. There you go.
Nah, that's a great little piece of information.
Yeah, you guys can, you know, here's something too.
Motherfucker work at Walgreens, go to the club. Write this off.
In Tim's entertainment position, in our self-employment position.
Yeah, because there's a lot of shit you can write off. And here's, okay, this brings us to something funny too, because, you know, I realized, because I know people that do the OnlyFans shit, right? And I know they're making so much money right now. So I tweeted, I was like, hey, yo, to all the girls that are about to be making mad money on OnlyFans, y'all should probably get incorporated, make a business account, because like that shit will get you, you know, if you're not incorporated. And so when I first started really making good money on YouTube, I was still doing shit from my personal account, right? Yeah. And I remember I met up with my current tax guy back then. He was like, all right, well, you're making some good money this year. You should probably incorporate and have a business account. You know, it'll be better in the end. I'm like, all right, cool. But then for some reason, I didn't trust it all the way. I was still kind of nervous, and I didn't do everything I was supposed. I was still putting all my money into my personal account, and I was still spending money from my personal account. And then when tax time came, it fucked me up, bro. Like, he was like, what were you doing? You're supposed to be doing everything from your business account. I was like, I didn't really trust it. I didn't really know how that shit worked. And then, I paid so much that year, dog. It was, it hurt, bro.
You used to like disclose some of that information to us, and I used to be sick.
It was so bad.
I would throw up almost.
And I'd be
there was 1 year that hit him, which was a good year for me, right? Like I had a good year.
Yeah.
What he had to pay was more than what I made. Yeah. And that was a good year.
Oh, bro. My God.
I was like, oh shit.
And that was just the federal, not even the state.
I was like, oh shit, son. You should listen to this.
That was the year. Yeah, that was the year where I learned my fucking lesson. I was like, okay, tax man, I will listen to you. Running this shit through the business account from now on.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because of what I do. I can literally almost write off everything.
Pretty
You feel me?
fucking much.
Like I don't do it too much with clothes because I don't really even buy clothes that much anymore. But you know,
could.
yeah. But when I was doing Tim's Bakery shit, especially, I'm like, oh, you know, this is for I'm making fashion videos now. I can write off these clothes. You know?
I write off hats.
Yeah.
Cause my thing used to be a different hat in every video.
Right.
So I would fucking write off hats, and I'm like, damn, I spent a lot of fucking money on hats. That shit was crazy. Yeah, you can do that. The OnlyFans girls is writing off fucking dildos and shit.
I mean, they can.
That's tight.
Isn't that crazy? Fucking dildos, lingerie, wigs, makeup.
Whatever the fuck they wearing or not wearing.
Yeah. Condoms.
Crazy.
Right.
It's so easy to be a hot girl.
I mean, it's easy
to
and
make
it's not.
money off of being
It's easy
a
to
hot
make
girl,
money.
but it ain't easy to live as a hot girl.
Yeah. That's why I'm hyped. That's why I'm glad shit like OnlyFans exists, because it's like, you know, if you got dudes that are down to pay to see you naked, then make your money.
Yeah,
you know, like
it's an even exchange. But I hate that it pigeonholes them. Hopefully, we see a change in that soon. Because a lot is like, you did that, you can't do things after that.
oh yeah,
Word.
And
Put you in
it's
that
just-
box,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
I mean, I think that whole the whole sex industry is kind of like, you know, looked down upon in that way.
Man, so stupid.
Whereas even I mean, it's getting a little more commercialized now. Like you got Kanye performing at the fucking Pornhub. Did he perform, or he just did like creative behind it?
I think he was just a creative director.
Because I remember, because I was cool with somebody from Bang Bros, right? And they heard I was gonna be in Miami one year, and they were like, "Yo, dude, you gotta come drive the bus. Come drive the bus for an episode of Bang Bus." And I was like, "Yo, I really wanted to do it, right?"
Yeah.
But my agent, she was like, "Tim, don't drive the bus." She was like, "Okay, look, let's talk about all your goals, right? You trying to do?" She was like, "Do you think Will Smith, when he was coming up, would he drive the Bang Bus?" I was like, fine. I guess you're right.
Yeah.
And so I look forward to the day where a girl can have an OnlyFans account, audition for a role where she plays a teacher,
Right.
books the role, has a good time doing it, show gets canceled, she goes back to OnlyFans or something, you know what I'm saying? And nobody bats an eye.
Yeah.
That's the world I want to live in.
Now, I'ma never hate on the hustle.
Yeah.
I think if that's how you gotta get it, that's how you gotta get it. Like, who cares?
Not even if how you got it, how you want to. Like, fuck it.
I mean, a lot of times too, it's like, you know, because I know a couple porn girls who like, they're making so much money doing OnlyFans that they don't have to do porn anymore. And that's that's dope for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I don't have to like pretend like I enjoy fucking these dudes anymore. I can literally just diddle my cooch.
Pretend like I like
Pretend I like diddling for y'all
Yeah.
and make way more money.
Yeah, that's what I always said. Like, back when the cam girl shit was popping, I was like, this is way better than doing porn. Like, nobody can touch you. They can see shit, you know what I'm saying? But you have complete control.
Yeah. Here's a quick Bang Bros fact, which is crazy because I'm apparently like Bang Bros must have been paying attention to back when like we were all rapping and shit.
Okay.
They tweeted me a bar of mine off of one of the KID ciphers. We used to do all these ciphers back then.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
What was the bar?
It was like on my Charlie Sheen swag because my line's so pure.
Oh, okay.
Or something like along those lines. I can't even remember it.
Yeah.
But they were like, they tweeted me that line and then put like, wow, or some shit. I screenshotted it because it was like I was like, this is the big moment.
That's crazy.
No, for real. I think they were really like on the Asian American
The wave.
YouTube shit.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Bang Bros, man. Shout out to Bang Bros, and
Great.
shout out to Brazzers as well. Shout out to all of them. Everyone seems to be really nice. Everybody I've met in the adult industry has been really nice to me.
Yeah, I'm not included in the shout out to them.
Yeah,
I be hearing negative things, not about those people specifically, but I don't want to say nobody's nice. Yeah.
Oh, word. Yeah, I saw some of that shit too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, unshout out to y'all if you're mistreating women's or employees. But thank you for the t-shirt, Rasmus. And the fanny pack. I really enjoyed the fanny pack as well. We should put out some fanny packs.
Hey man, we've been working on it.
Yeah, but fuck. I should have brought.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, we got some bags coming.
Man.
Not necessarily fanny packs, but you can put it on your fanny, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had one of my favorite side bags, right? Bought in a random ass airport in Canada. And I was like, hey y'all, we should do these shits. We should do it. And they wasn't fucking with it at first. And then finally it was like, all right, give us yours so we can use it as a sample, right? And they took it to the place that does all the shit. And then they lost my favorite side bag. I was so mad. I asked so many times.
Bruh, it's so funny because there's shit in there from 1,000,000 years ago. But that bag is gone. Just disappeared.
I mean, I asked, like, I don't know how many times I asked, but somebody was like, look, man.
Well, no, here's the thing. We all thought it was there
Yeah.
until one day I remembered to fucking ask when I was there. And then it was like, oh,
So
we don't
weird.
know where it is.
Such a distinct.
But for the record, we were never against the side bag. It was just you had a big giant one that you wanted us to do, and we didn't want to do that. Then you got that one, and it was like, okay, we can do that.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, because you had the big ass Coach one that you wanted us to do.
No, but here's the thing. I bought that little one before I got the Coach one.
But you would always pitch the Coach one. And then that one became your favorite. And he was like, I mean, yeah, we could flip that.
Yeah. I mean, it had part to do with the fact that my parents had got me that one too.
Yeah.
And here's what's funny about my mom is that like she had seen me walking around with a little side bag, and then she was like, because mine was black, right? And she was like, do you ever like any kind, do you like colors or designs? I was like, yeah, I mean, pretty much, Mom. But my style's pretty kind of like, I keep it low key these days, not too many patterns. I just like, I like just black stuff for the most part. She was like, oh, okay, well, how about like a bag like what if like it's like a camo or something? I was like, oh, I love that. That's, I like that too. She was like, okay, cool, because they had already bought the Coach bag that was camo. I was like, oh, thank you guys, thank you.
That's funny. Didn't you used to put the one that that we lost inside the Coach one?
No, you're getting confused.
Which one was it?
Because the one that y'all lost, it was soft, and I used to put. It was the main reason I had those bags was for my vlog camera. Yeah. But it wasn't a good camera bag because it was so soft. So I put the camera in a camera bag into the side bag.
That's funny. One of those.
Yeah. Speaking of Goody, so a lot of y'all ask about starting a business and a clothing brand business. And let me tell you guys, this shit, I'm not even as hands-on as them two are. But this shit is difficult.
It's a lot of shit, man.
Yeah.
It's so different.
Yeah. Some people I've like had the time, and I'm like, all right,
broke it down.
These are things you're gonna need to do initially, but it's so much. Like it's just so fucking much. I just be ignoring some of y'all.
Yeah, and here's the thing, y'all don't, and this can go for a lot of different businesses too. It's like, we really don't make that much money doing Goody. Like we make enough to kind of to survive. Yeah. We make enough to keep on making new shit. Yeah. But like it's a lot, and it's a lot of people trying to do it.
Yeah. Like the business makes decent money. Us individually don't make decent money off of it because the business has to keep making money. You know what I'm saying? We haven't got to the point where everything is just everything,
and you're having to reinvest
all the time.
Everything you make back into it. Yeah.
So at least it's not like we have to put in money every time to do some shit. Like
yeah, because at that point I think it's time to throw the towel.
Be done. But it's not $1 million business.
Yeah.
It's
sustaining. That's what I always say. It's sustaining.
Yeah.
So buy more of it.
Yeah, what the fuck y'all doing?
Hey. You like sex, right? You like sex, right, Benji? You like sex, right, Rick?
Sometimes.
We all like having sex, and if you like sex, you'll love BlueChew.com. Now look, you know, we're not as we don't have as much mojo as we did in our early 20s, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's getting a little older now. Sometimes you need a little something extra, okay? Blue Chew offers men a performance enhancement for the bedroom. When you like to last longer and go extra rounds, I know I would, all right? The chewables can work faster than pills, up to twice as fast, and the chewables from BlueChew.com can be taken on a full or empty stomach. Online physician consult is free, so it's cheaper than those other two, Viagra and Cialis. And it ships directly to your door in discreet packaging. The chewables from BlueChew.com are prescribed online by a doctor and made in the USA. Blue Chew gives you the confidence in bed every time. You and your partner will love it. I definitely popped a couple when I was on my honeymoon, and your boy was on rock. You feel me, Benji? I was going in out there in the Maldives, all right? So chew it and do it. Here's a great deal for you guys. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first order free when you use promo code TIM. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BLUE Chew.com, promo code TIM. Well, that's what kills me is like, you know, and this goes for people that make videos and shit too, is, and we've talked about this before, where dudes be like, yo, man, you know, check out this, can you put me on? I'm like, bro, okay, look, to be fair, yes, I've made a great living doing what I've been doing, right? Mm-hmm. But dudes be in my email like, yo, man, put up my first video last week. It only has like 50 views. Like, how can I be like what you do? I'm like, bruh, you know how many years of like no views and not having money before I even began to really like make any type of living off this shit?
Yeah. Do what you did 250 more times.
Right.
like what do you want?
No, they see where it's at now. Mm-hmm. They don't really see like
people assume shit is easy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It is so difficult. And you gotta understand, Goody, like you're doing all kinds of different shit that you're like, you got different work. Yeah. You got different work. Yeah. I got different shit going on.
Right.
So like we're literally also just dividing up our time. It's not like, which to me is important to have multiple hustles. Like,
If this was collectively our one thing,
this shit would
be out of here.
Probably. It would be out of
here.
Yeah, but we can't just focus on that one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we came into it not just like, hey, we're only gonna do Goody and like.
At this point, we don't have that luxury of letting a bunch of shit go. You know what I'm saying? The focus there.
Plus, Benji runs like 10 different clothing brands. There's no loyalty here.
Oh yeah, fucking using our samples for other people and shit. It's too funny. You didn't even get to that part. So you talked about the managing thing.
So we just like took
but that's how I wanted it to go. We talk piece by piece. But so outside of the management thing, this is another layer of what Benji does. This is why I call him Yes Jules right here.
Wait.
Okay, so here's my reason for calling you Yes Jules.
Okay.
Right? Yes Jules did a great job of creating positions for herself. Regardless of anything else she's done that's annoying or negative or whatever you want to call it, she's created lanes for her. That don't really exist for other people. It's not like she created something that now a bunch of people can do. She created for her. And I feel like you are really good at that too. Because we have no idea what to call you in the space of what we're about to talk about right now in this clothing shit. So try to explain what it is you do there.
Okay. No. Off the Yes Jules thing, I don't hate Yes Jules. I know how this podcast shit can go.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Don't say that earlier.
She gonna hear some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm gonna respect the hustle always. The clothing shit, so I started with Craze, took his merch, and we saw the opportunity to make it a clothing line. So now this is where how far it goes back, a decade ago. And I had to learn about screen printing. I had to learn about, blank t-shirts. That's where it all starts. Most clothing lines, that's where it starts. And I didn't know shit. So it was just all self, like just looking up shit, doing by experience, and being broke as fuck. And so we took that, saw the opportunity to create a clothing line, and it was doing well for, you know, however many years. And that's when I already had been into clothing.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, okay, this shit, I like doing this shit. And it's working. So then from there, you know,
It's never not working.
it's never not working. Exactly. And then from there, because of just like learning all that shit, learning how to ship, learning how to, like, I was literally packing orders, and I still pack orders to this day. Like, people don't get that.
If y'all ordered from Goody, it has been touched by Benji2Timez
Yeah,
hands.
and
if it was
wrong.
we got to you.
Look,
More than likely.
look.
But there's a fourth guy that y'all don't see who be fucking up too. And I fucked up a couple times.
I don't ship none of it, so it's never my fault, guys.
Nah, it's definitely never his fault. It's never his fault. But I've just now gotten into the position where I can like hire a couple people to help me do fulfillment. But fulfillment is a business on its own.
Oh, yeah.
So because I learned how to do that and just learning that whole system of like, you know, packaging and doing orders and like all these third-party e-com apps, like that's where I came to y'all when y'all were like, yo, we're about to do Goody.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was fucking, it's been a 10-year process. It wasn't like overnight I was making no money. I was making enough money for my rent and like some groceries. I remember that's what I was getting paid for like 5 years. I don't even fucking know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
for
been a minute. Yeah. But so from that, he's turned into a guy who you want to go?
I see where you're.
Yeah.
I didn't know you want me to disclose so much.
I mean, well, it's
No,
if you don't want to.
No. I think if anywhere, I would rather share it here. Yeah. So from that, I started doing. Now I'm like a production director, which is, you know, I'm a part of Brian Puspos' clothing line, and I only will be a part of like, you know, y'all shit and his shit from whatever on. But I started doing production for other people as well, but I'm not like a part of their shit. You know, I'm just manufacturing. So that has allowed me to step into that space of like just knowing how to make clothes. And like, you know, our first collection that was cut and sew, that taught us a lot.
Yeah, a whole bunch.
Which one was that? The jerseys?
No, that was like the first.
the shacket, the
Oh,
scoop
the shacket.
Because that was a dream, right? That was a dream from like screen print shit, printables, hats,
Like we
easy
actually
to make
went
shit.
sourcing fabric, bro, packing rolls of fabric in a Honda.
Yeah, so once I got to LA, and like that was like the vision of just seeing other people downtown in the fabric district, looking through fabrics, looking at swatches, all this other shit. Like I was like fascinated. I was super fascinated with that. And then so me and Rick, we went and did some of that shit, brought you some of the same. I don't know if you remember, we brought you some swatches, we felt some of the fabric and shit like that.
Remember the pinstripe shacket? The first
That was like
sample?
Oh. No, not really. What color was it?
It was like white and gray, or was that light blue?
It was like white and gray, yeah.
I think JR wore it once.
Really?
To somewhere. Yeah.
We went through all those steps.
Yeah.
Like, so it wasn't like yo, we give you the play, and we had to learn that. We were downtown, we're fucking, we didn't know what a seller permit was, and shit like that.
God. Overpaying for fabric for templates, for everything. We paid a lot for that first run.
No, I think that's paying your dues.
And didn't something fuck up where like the people that were doing the shackets moved to another building?
I don't even want to talk about that.
All right, so our first like major cut and sew piece. You good? Oh, our first major cut and sew piece, bro. It took forever. Right, I don't even remember exactly what they did, but yeah, they moved at some point, all this shit. And when we got them the first time, the left sleeve was backwards on all the fucking
yeah.
jackets. Because they had elbow
patch.
patches, and the patch was right here.
Oh, my
So he had to
God.
get all them shits redone. And for some reason, it was just all bad.
Yeah.
But we got through it.
No, it was crazy, and that's some of the shit that like will happen when you get into this shit.
Yeah.
It's just people taking advantage of you not really knowing what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
And that's I think it's unavoidable sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
Cause that company painted themselves as like leaders in the game, been around for this, we've done this for this and this for that. Yeah, it's a little pricey, but you're paying for quality, yada, yada, yada. Then to find out they were basically a third party. They took our fabric and our sketches and all that shit and gave it to somebody else to do.
Damn.
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
It's
And
like-
then went out of business
yeah.
halfway through the project.
So no one's owning
Yeah.
the place that's making your clothes. Like
Right.
everybody is third partying, and that's advice to y'all is like really kind of think about it, because we wanted to do it so bad that we were just like fuck it. However, we negotiated some of the prices, but then like we didn't know what the price points was, the standards.
Yeah.
So we were like, fuck it. Whatever y'all charging us, we think is correct. Let's do it. So yeah, I learned almost just like a lot of all the foundational.
And I mean, that's part of it, right? I mean, like you said, it's part of paying your dues, fucking making your mistakes. I mean, that's how you learn shit from making mistakes, you know?
We definitely learned.
Fucking up, losing money.
Bro, taking L's is probably the best thing it's continued to happen to me over the last decade.
Right.
You might not take a lot of now.
I take the occasional L.
Man,
Yeah, you be cruising.
occasional
We gonna
Tim
talk
World.
about that. We gonna talk about that.
That boy don't take no L's.
Yeah.
He take lowercase W's.
Yeah.
That's what he
You take small wins.
Yeah.
There's like small wins, and then there's just wins.
I have acne still as a 30-year-old man.
Oh god,
That's a L.
that's an L.
No, but failure has been just honestly like you're not gonna learn shit without failure. And we failed a bunch of times. We're still failing every day.
But we learn.
Yeah, learning from that shit.
Yeah, see, I take fails with y'all.
That's true.
Yeah, you don't even be knowing about half of them.
Yeah,
we don't even
be
tell
saying
you half
shit.
the shit. It's just like, all right, let's figure it out.
Shit, word?
We're trying to keep you stress free.
There's a lot of stuff. If you knew, you'd probably be like, should we keep going? Should we just cut this shit off?
Hey, you know, guys, I'm out.
Yeah,
Good luck.
pretty much. That's how you feel.
It's
about
difficult.
Yeah.
It goes back to it's so difficult. Yeah. So now like I do production. So I always kind of say like clothes kind of helps me live, and then music helps me to like thrive, and like that's kind of like what I'm in. Music and clothes, and it goes surprisingly somehow.
And you
now
made
it goes
these?
hand in hand. Yeah, I made these shorts. Nah, they're Muay Thai shorts.
Nah, they were looking real Muay Thai-ish.
Yeah, they're Muay Thai shorts, and then yeah.
Damn, we should sell these.
We're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah, that's what he wanted to do from the first. This was like 2 years ago. We
Muay
talked
Thai.
about
Oh, that's
this.
right.
Yeah,
I remember you
yeah.
said Muay Thai shorts.
But yeah, it originally it was like the fucking like legit ass.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
And I didn't want to do. Yeah.
yeah. It was like I don't know if people would actually, but nice little twist. Nice little
Yeah, I'm not
twist.
mad at that.
Yeah.
And I'm Thai, so we can do that without Thai people getting mad at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
So I mean, so how was it living in LA compared to Minneapolis?
Completely different,
Yeah.
but also not so different.
Okay.
Now,
Completely not
Now-
the same, but kind of the same.
now let me make that make sense for you. It's not too different because I'm still moving the way I move. I've always kind of learned how to move in Minneapolis.
You're not having a hard time with the being in the big city compared to Minneapolis, dog?
Bars.
I mean, at first, again, I attribute to a lot of that shit to like the months that I spent here, kind of testing the waters.
Right.
Like, not to say I got the partying and shit out the system, because like I was going in for a long time, and I love like all that shit. Like I love the turn up.
Let's turn up.
Oh shit, my bad. But
Let's turn up, bro. You want a shot? You want a brewski, dude?
nah, man, that's what's crazy. You know, normally we'd be drunk by now.
I mean, look, there were a lot of times, and I even remember when when we was kind of both, you especially, you were like, all right, man, I'm off it. I'm not going to drink. But then it was like, you know, but then when it was time, it was like, oh, it's time.
How many times have I hit you like, yo, Rick, I'm gonna quit drinking?
Not as many as you would think, but it's been a decent amount. It's been a decent amount, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, see, I only ever quit to prove a point to Rick that one time.
Yeah.
Which he did not prove.
I think I
He
made
proved it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't prove it to me.
You still think I got a problem?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Huh. I don't think your problem is alcoholism. I think your problem is something different. You like to use alcohol to make you entertaining in situations where you don't need it. You love to say, oh, I have an idea. Let's do it drunk when you already had a good idea.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. And that to me is a problem because you always drink to get drunk when doing that.
When I do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a problem to me.
Yeah.
But I don't think your problem is alcoholism.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's fair. But I still feel like shit's just funnier when I'm drunk. Like, funnier. Well, here's the thing. I feel like when you add that on there, I'm doing that not because I don't think I'm funny without alcohol, but because I know it brings, when people see drunk, blah, 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 it's like, okay.
Yeah.
What's this about to be? You know
But my thing is it worth it? And then different people have different answers. For you, it's probably yes. But like, okay, so the finished product, definitely funny. Mm-hmm. The making of the product, not so funny. If you're there.
If you're there and you're not drinking.
Yeah.
Like, let's say, I mean, to be fair though, my drunk bongs are no longer drunk anymore. They're mainly just mukbangs now. Yeah. We don't really drink on the podcast anymore. I mean, towards the end there, anyways. I think once me and Nikki get back in the studio, we might toss a few back because it'll be good to be back. What other drunk shit was I doing? Send foods. If I can get drunk on Send foods when we're out and about, I will.
That's just funny.
That's just funny. But it don't. But all my shit I even wanted to do drunk, I don't be doing drunk anymore. And that's mainly because, like, well, I mean, a lot of that has to do with the fact that we haven't been going anywhere, doing anything. Yeah. Right. But also because
have you had one of these nights where you just got drunk in quarantine?
The only time I got super drunk literally the only night out of the
like I want to drink.
No, it wasn't because I wanted to drink. It was because I wanted to do an entertaining thing.
Exactly.
But also, okay. Here's the two sides, right? Like Rick has been around us for so many years of just us being fucking belligerently. Fucking plastered drunk, all kinds of different drunks. Yeah. And his position have always stood the same.
Yeah, his position always been, I don't drink because y'all look so dumb when you're drunk, and I don't want to be on that level.
There's just no desire for
that. Exactly, which always gonna respect that. And then my thing is, you don't know how fun it is to be drunk until you're drunk sometimes.
Right.
Yo, like that's part of why I was drinking so much. Because that shit was fun with your homies.
Yeah.
You know?
I've definitely had fun drunk nights, and I've also had drunk nights where I don't remember shit.
Yeah.
But you both have also had sober nights where you've been annoyed of drunk people.
Of course.
Facts.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I understand completely your reasons for not drinking. Yeah. I totally get that. The only time I was drunk during quarantine is I was watching one of those versus battles, Nelly versus Ludacris.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna sit with y'all while we watch this shit. And I didn't know this shit was gonna be 2.5 hours long because fucking Nelly couldn't get his Wi-Fi straight. And I just was steadily sipping. By the end of it, I was gone. But like, and we talked about this already on the podcast. But after the show ended, which I don't remember how it ended, I went and I ate a bunch of this soup that Chia had made. Chia spent like all day making this chicken soup, fucking letting like the shit, like the marinade, the vegetables, like stew in there and shit. I killed that, right? And then I don't even remember eating it. Yeah. Like she said, the next day she was like, "Oh, there's not really a lot of broth left in this soup." I was like, "Oh," she's like, "Did you have any?" I was like, "I don't think so, maybe a little bit." Came up here, knocked out right there.
I wish you had security cameras.
She was so annoyed. But the rest of the time on the quarantine, I maybe had like a glass of wine, chilling, nothing crazy, you know. But you know, I mean, I get what you're saying, Rick. I mean, I still disagree.
That's fine.
Yeah. I think the
Your life wasted. You know?
That's a pun almost.
What?
Wasted.
Oh, your life wasted. That's a bar. That's why Bang Bros be tweeting you. Yeah.
Shout out Bang Bros.
That reminds me. Oh, damn, you just reminded me of something I was trying to put in a song years ago that I never did because I'd always be bullshit. But it was something like something. She's high, wasted. Some jeans high, wasted.
Word. Triple entendre. Don't even ask me now.
Entendre.
I've been trying to get this fucker to get back to doing music.
I know.
So
Wait till you hear the half of the shit I wrote for August and shit. It's nice.
The half of the shit. Oh, but to be clear about my disdain for the drinking, it's situational. If we go to a club or a party or some shit, motherfuckers is gonna drink. I'm only gonna get annoyed if you start doing really annoying shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be like, what? Why are y'all drinking, motherfucker? We at a party. Yeah. That's why we're drinking. Yeah. The shit that used to annoy me would be it's 12 o'clock and we're on a shoot. And y'all want to take shots? You want to take shots? Like what he just said to you? That was his thing. I'm like, can we wait till after we do the video or some shit like that?
Well,
so that type of shit would be the things that bother me.
But also, I like having a very fun shoot environment. I feel that. Because whenever people will come to my place to shoot a sketch or to send foods, I'm always like, yo, to the crew, because they see us drinking and shit. So I'm like, y'all want a shot? Y'all want a beer? And because I know, because I know.
You never ask, are you driving? You never ask that, do you, Tim? You don't. Would you like to get wasted before you drive home, guys?
I call everybody Ubers.
Oh yeah, leave your car here.
Writing that off. He's writing all those Ubers off.
But here's the thing, because I know no one else is doing that on their shoots. So I'm like, y'all want to partake? Let's have a good shoot, you know?
That's kind of like drinking culture for me. Like that's what I've like. Yo, if I'm drinking, I'm gonna offer you a drink. But not to say that was the right thing.
No.
You know,
at the crib, chilling. Y'all want a shot? On set, wait till after at least.
But
this the nigga running the equipment. You want your shit to look good or not? Hey, get drunk and then hold the camera, bro.
Hey, look, here's the thing though. Most of these motherfuckers are smoking during the break anyways.
Cigarettes?
Marijuana!
Oh my God.
Oh, here's another funny story. So y'all know I don't really smoke. Like on the rare occasion I'll smoke, right? But the one time I was really high around Rick, it was at PD Flow's backyard party, okay?
Oh yeah.
And he was like, it was his birthday or something. He's like, hey, come smoke with me. Come smoke with us. I was like, fine, I'll fucking smoke with you. It's your birthday. So I'm back there smoking with him and his chick and like his homies. And this was the first time I think I really felt like, wow, I'm high right now. Because like the other times I was like, oh, I'm just kind of sleepy, didn't really do nothing to me. This time I'm like, oh, I'm feeling this shit. So then I was in the backyard with Rick. Have we talked about this on the podcast before?
I don't think so.
Okay, I was in the backyard with Rick talking, and Rick was talking to me about some serious shit. And I I was spending every muscle in my body to not look high to you, because you were saying some real serious shit to me. So I'm like, I'm like this. I'm like, damn, it's crazy. But in my head, I swear to God, I didn't hear one word you were saying, because all I was thinking was, get it together, man. Do not so let funny. Rick know you're high right now. At one point, I was like, man, he's saying some serious shit. But like, what is he saying though? And I'm just like focused. And I was just like, I think I just focused on whatever word you said. I was like, damn, she did. crazy. I don't know what she was saying. That's why I don't like being high, to be honest. Because even when I'm drunk, even when I'm so drunk that I'm like, I don't remember shit the next day, in the moment, I still feel like I hear and see what's going on, you feel me? But when I'm high, like I can remember being high and being like, whatever you were saying to me, dog, I wasn't hearing any of it, you know? And I think it's that feeling of kind of like being out of it that I don't like. I know some people do like that, but for me, I don't really dig that, you know?
Yeah.
You're not trying to escape nothing.
Yeah.
I quit marijuana when I ate an edible in Seattle. And I ate an entire edible instead of having a piece.
Oh, they tell you to not do that.
No one told me. And I thought I was going to die after. And I stopped really smoking, which kind of annoys me a little bit nowadays because weed is so good. I'm in the studio a lot. Everybody's smoking. And then when it comes around to me, I have to like, sometimes I'll pretend. I'll do a pretend puff.
Because you want to look cool?
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah. This is, I'm just sharing.
Holding it in forever.
No, I do the, and then blow out right away. Yeah, like a good cloud of smoke. And I'll play that. And then sometimes I'll like,
people weed.
yeah. And then sometimes, don't pass me weed in the studio. And then sometimes I'll smoke it, but I've been scared.
Of what?
Of like just getting to that point of like the edible tripping me out, hallucinating, thinking I was gonna die situation. So I like haven't really smoked like that.
You know what I've always been curious about trying? What?
Since then.
Oh, I've always been curious about trying when people infuse like the marijuana into like I don't know, like sauce or fucking like food and shit like that.
Or
Compound butters and shit.
Yeah, because I did that once. We did that for an episode of Send Foods, but it was only CBD. It was no THC. So I'm curious to see how that kind of like how gradually that hits you and how you feel and shit like that. And plus, I just like to eat, so I'm curious to see like how it would affect the flavors and all that.
that'd be like supposedly that gives you like a body high. Like a little tingly, like you're floating type of feeling.
2 Chainz did it, but he was smoking at the same
Oh.
time. He got extremely high.
Word?
But it was like an all day thing.
Oh, I don't think I'd like that.
Yeah. He was really
Chelsea Handler did it.
Yeah, I saw
Didn't
that.
they do that? Like
On her Netflix.
they had a whole chef come through and like, dude, that's fire.
Yeah, that looks dope. We should, I should, shoot a little something doing that.
Every time, and they were just having conversation.
Okay.
Another idea.
You know what Chia, okay, so Chia don't do no drugs, but she is curious and is down to do ayahuasca.
Oh shit.
I was real like for a small period of time, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to fucking Peru and do ayahuasca.
Yeah.
For a very, like, I don't know about now. But we talked about this. I think me, you, and Chia have talked about
Probably. All right, get your chick. I'm gonna get my chick. We'll go to fucking Joshua Tree. We'll get one of those little random ass like trailers in the middle of the desert. We'll hire a shaman, and then we'll do ayahuasca in the middle
Who
of the
was
desert.
it that told you they did ayahuasca and saw some crazy shit?
It was Chia's friend.
Yeah.
It's Chia's friend. Yeah. Talked about that on the podcast, right?
Possibly.
Who knows anymore? Anyways, Chia's homegirl did ayahuasca, and she swear, and this was years ago, swears on everything, she met her daughter, an 8-year-old version of her daughter in this vision, talked to her. And she had a daughter last year, and then she named her whatever the name was when she had that vision. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shit's crazy.
That's super crazy. Yeah, I don't want to do any of that shit. I'm afraid of my brain.
Same.
Yeah,
That's another
me
thing too.
too.
I'm afraid of like what might come out.
Because I think, well, not my brain, the brain.
Right.
I believe we have a lot in there to be unlocked, and that type of shit unlocks it. Yeah, and I don't know if I could come back afterwards. Like if I see some shit that I feel like, yo, that was real. This is what's going on. I'm gonna be stuck and researching all type of shit. I'm gonna be a different person after.
Yeah,
So I'm
you
like,
already
cool.
do a lot of research and like, you already obtain a ton of information.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to do it.
Here's a funny thing I want to ask. Because, like, I remember we were talking about flat Earth for a minute.
That was so fun. So we used to get pissed.
What's your take? Like, because you, I don't know if you believe, because at one point I was like, all right, Rick completely is not fucking with the flat Earth thing. He's just debating to debate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then a couple of other times I've heard you like make statements that
Where
are
I'm like
in
this
favor
nigga
of
thinks- I never shut out the possibility that the Earth is flat. I never shut it out, just based off of research. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that hasn't been explained to me yet, and some very simple things like why can't I see the fucking curve of the Earth from an airplane? You know what I'm saying? Why don't we have multiple pictures of the whole Earth that aren't computer generated?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Why do we assume because of the planets we see around that we are around when we are supposedly distinctly different from the rest of the planets?
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what, you know, all these types of shits. But for most part, I just wanted to fuck with Sober because he would get so mad, you know what I'm saying? Because I never found anything that made me say, okay, round makes sense, right?
Okay.
But, I mean, round makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It makes sense. But when you go into the argument,
Right.
the round people, they don't have a good
They
argument.
can never out-argue
Yeah.
the flat earther.
And that's the thing, right? It's because, you know, it's crazy. I mean, I've seen some, you know, some YouTube videos where it's like, huh.
Yeah.
It just makes you go, huh.
Yeah.
Right? And then when you talk to a hardcore flat earther like August, and and he has a counterpoint for every point,
Yeah.
it's kind of like,
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so here's the thing. I'll sometimes just watch the live feed from the International Space Station, right?
Okay.
I don't understand why it's so close.
What?
The space station or the camera angle that they have. You can never just see the whole fucking Earth.
Oh.
You see the top half, you know what I'm saying? And it's
right,
kind of just like hovering over it as it turns. And it's like, why would you do this? Just show me the fucking Earth.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying? Like that shit is far out there.
Yeah.
You should be able to see more than that. This is what I see from there is the same amount I see from a plane. And it's way further, you know what I'm saying? Definitely a different look. Like, it's actually pretty crazy. Y'all should go look. Okay. It's on YouTube,
I've
International
never looked,
Space Station live stream. It's pretty fucking dope.
It's streaming all the time.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And from there, though, you do see curve, but parts of the space station that you see from the camera also look curved. So is it a wide angle
it's
lens?
just wide angle.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, just pull out, zoom out, man. Just let me see the whole shit.
Pull out game week now.
Man, I just want to see the whole shit. But we got a homegirl who I do believe she works at SpaceX or some shit like that. And I was tweeting flat Earth shit again, just to fuck with people, get people going. And she's like, dude, it's round. And I'm like, you work in this shit. You may have seen something.
Right.
But also shut up. I'm fucking with people right now. But yeah, I don't know.
Elon Musk is just paying her to say that shit.
Probably.
Flat Earth really pisses people off.
It pisses people off so much. It's so weird that it pisses people off though, because flat Earth makes so much sense.
I mean, especially when you actually listen to a flat earther make their points, it's like, it does make sense.
Or when you walk on the Earth. Like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, Og does it a lot to just fuck with people like you'd be doing. But I remember one time he did it just like, you know, if we're around people, he'll kind of bring it up just to test the waters. And this girl literally got in his face and was like, I'm gonna punch you.
What?
I'm gonna punch you because you're fucking and you're tripping. You're crazy.
That's funny.
Because they get so frustrated when they can't like really, you know, when you have a point to every point. Yeah. Flat Earth.
That's why I don't believe in science, man. Just God. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
All right, y'all. Let us know your opinions below. flat Earth, round Earth.
Is Benji like Yes Jules?
Man, shout out Yes Jules.
Shout out to Yes Jules.
Yes Jules.
Shout out to Brazzers, shout out to Bang Bros. And thank y'all for watching. Probably gonna be one more episode from my room, and then we'll be back in the studio. So thank you guys for watching every week, and yeah.
I enjoy it, man. I usually don't watch y'all shit.
Yeah, I know.
But I watched this.
Well, I listen. The audio just makes it easier. But I think I might come
All
back.
right, y'all. Thanks for watching. No Chantarangsu. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Sutton.
And I'm Nikki Blades. Bye.